great thing about the web is that it's international and global, and the bad thing about the web is it's international and global. So what do I mean by that? Well, it means that we can get visitors from all over the world, which is fine, except that when we have CPA offers which are regionalised, like this one here, this is the same offer aimed at the UK, this is the same offer aimed at the US, and this is the same offer aimed at Canada. Sometimes they even have different promotional things, but they're only going to pay if we use the right link for the right traffic source. So what can we do about that? Because we have a normal website and we put the offer up and we go, hey, click on the offer, and then we have to think, well, hang on, if you're from the US, that's fine, but hang on, if you're from the UK, oh, I need you to do that. And then, you know, if you want to do the Canada one as well, then you've got that as well. Now you can build separate pages for them and try and SEO engineer it so that you get the right traffic in the right place, but you know, bottom line, that probably isn't really going to happen that often. So wouldn't it be great is that instead of you know, having to ask them to, you know, click on this link if you're American and this link if you're from the UK and whatever, is to actually not even have to let them worry about it. And that's basically what CPA Geo Buster does. Okay, let's see how it does it. There it is. I'm going to activate the plugin, and we can see that it's telling us what we have to do here. We need to add this tag at the beginning and then the tag at the end, and then the XX is replaced by the geocode. So I'll show you just exactly what I mean. It's very simple to do, a little bit harder to explain. Okay, so here's the post. So all we do is we write our content as normal. We've got our you know, US offer in there and our UK offer, and all we do is we just surround each one by the tag, which is just BAG underscore and then the country code, so US for the United States, and we put that at the beginning of that country specific bit, and then we put exactly the same code at the end, no slash, just exactly the same code, and then the same thing for the other region, so just BAG underscore and then the country, it's GB for Great Britain, and when that section's ended, you put exactly the same code again there, and basically the bit before the country code and the bit after the country code, or sorry, the last country code, is going to be for people who aren't in any of those regions. Basically, if they're not in one of the regions, they can still see content, which is just basically the content outside of the outside of any of the tokens. So this is the tokenized version, so we just got the content in there, just surround it by the token that you want for the region that you want, put the next region you want, put the token around that, put it at the beginning and put it at the end, and then you've got content after that and before that, any of the tags, which is what the non-region people are going to see. So let's just see what that looks like with the plugin off. So this is what it looks like with the plugin off. So we've got you know, both offers on the page at once, and we'd be having to ask them to do it. Obviously the tokens are showing at the moment because the plugin's not activated. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to go and activate the plugin now, and there we are, that's done. So we just go back to the page, just refresh the page, and we'll see the tags are gone, and also it's detected that I'm in the UK, which I am, Great Britain, and I'm only seeing the UK offer. Okay, I'm not seeing the bit before the tag or the bit after the tag. I'm not seeing the American tag. I'm only seeing the UK tag. Okay, let's take this URL and go to hide my arse, which is a real-time proxy thing, and we'll just paste the link into there. Okay, and we can see that it's an American proxy, and we can see immediately it's detected we're in the US. And if we go to the post, we should see that it's now only going to show us and those were in the US, only showing us the USA offer. So again, the bit before the offer, not there. The bit after the offer, not there. Not the UK offer, not there. Only the country that we're in is showing the content for. Now, if for any reason it's decided that it's detected my location wrong and I want to override it, you can use these flags to set your location manually, and then it will cookie you and remember that. You can turn this off if you think that's a bad idea. I quite like the option myself, but if you don't want them to be able to force the location they're in, then you can just turn this off in the plugin. But if they're in a location where you haven't got any specific content, and then what they see is the rest of the content, which was the bit before any of the country specific tags with the picture, and the bit after all the country tags, which you didn't have. So it knows that we're in the EU now because we click the EU flag, and it's showing us the remainder content. So even if you haven't got an offer available for that region, you can still see the content for it. Don't know if I made that super clear. But basically what we're saying is that if they're in a specific country, like the US, and you have specific content, then it shows the content between the two tags. Okay, and they won't see anything before it and they won't see anything after it. Again, if they're in a specific country you've got content for, it will show them the content between the tags, nothing before it, nothing after it. If they're in a region where you haven't got any content, or so you haven't got any of these tokens in, then they're going to see everything before the first regional token, which in this case included the picture, and they'll see the very last thing after the very last tag here. Okay, so if you haven't got any specific regional content in the tokens available, then it shows the remaining bit before the very first tag and the bit after the very last tag. So that means that you've always got content of some sort. You could direct them to some general offer or whatever. If they are in a specific country where you've got the content, okay, I've forced it to tell them in the US, then it's going to show me the USA only content. If I force it to say that I'm in the UK, then it will show me the UK only content. Okay, and obviously you could use that for language translations. If you already had language versions, you could use it for if there was anything regional you were doing, like I don't know, the weather or a map or something. So it doesn't have to be CPA and affiliate offers, but there we go. But if this is if we were doing affiliate offers for Amazon, then as you probably know, Amazon have a different membership for US people as to the different membership for UK people, to a different membership for German people, and they recently just brought one out for Spain, I think it was, or Italy. But I think they've done both recently. And again, you have to be a member of each one, and they pay you separately, and you have to use different codes in each of them. So with this, you would just set up the post, and you would just have your content for each of those regions. Now you just copy and paste the content if it's the same, and just change the link or whatever, or you can change it, or you can put it in a different language, or you can do whatever you want between the tags, and that's what they're going to see specifically if they're in that region. As I say, people who aren't in the region will see anything before all of the tags and everything after the very last tag. Okay, so in this particular case I haven't got anything for Russia, for instance. Sorry, China. Let's click China, so I don't know my flags very well. So if I go to China, we can show them some content, but it's not one of the offers. Okay, so that means that you won't get any Chinese traffic now, diluting your links. Alright, that's basically it. There we go, it's very simple. It's basically as simple as that. You just do the content, you just add the tokens around each the content. That's just the country code that you want to target it for, and that's it. That's really it. Okay, so I hope you see the potential of that. It just means that we can have the right country traffic going to the right offers or the right content. It's very easy to install, very easy to use. That's about it. Okay, talk to you then. Bye for now.